need to be defending our troops more than trying to prosecute them and creating all these complicated laws that say, even in a civilian environment, in a complex neighborhood, if you kill one civilian, you're the bad guy.
That's Pete Hegseth, Trump's pick to lead the Department of Defense. The laws he's pushing against exist to prevent violence that has historically led to sweeping losses of innocent life and human rights abuses. So who the is this guy? The former Fox News host and former National Guard officer had been flagged as an insider threat by fellow service members because of a tattoo on his bicep that's associated with far-right white supremacist groups. As a result, he was barred from serving during Biden's inauguration after January 6th and resigned shortly after. Since then, he's railed against efforts to weed out far-right extremists from the military. But that's not all. A slew of documents corroborated by former colleagues show that he was forced to step down from running 2 nonprofit veteran advocacy groups after allegations of leaving $434,000 in unpaid bills, hitting on young staff members, and frequently getting drunk on the job. He was also accused by a former employee of chanting all Muslims when he was drunk at a bar on an official work trip. And in 2020, he paid a woman who accused him of as part of a non-disclosure agreement. His own mom even accused him of being sexist and abusive in a 2018 letter, though she quickly apologized. But all the evidence points to her being right. The guy doesn't even want women in the military. During Trump's first term, Trump chose some qualified people to lead the Department of Defense, but he ended up hating them for not being loyal enough and ultimately went through 5 different Pentagon leaders. This nomination reflects his priority for complete loyalty. Hegseth will be confirmed unless 4 Senate Republicans step up and oppose him, which is definitely possible. But that's why it's important to call your senators. They tally the calls to gauge public sentiment that can ultimately influence their decision making.